Good evening and a very warm welcome to the Grassroots Weekend, the show. I'm Matt Lee, your host for this evening. And as they say every other evening, welcome to the show, especially if you're on DXTL TV from the touchlines. And also, just having a quick glance there to make sure I did switch it on. And also, www.don'ttexttheline.com on the website if you just want to listen to the podcast. Or, as I say, you can watch me on YouTube here, which I don't mind any, so long as you're tuning in and listening to the show and you're getting something out of it. But if you're not, just let me know, mal@don'ttexttheline.com. It's all about grassroots football. We will be out and about, I assure you. Just plenty of work to do within the studio and within the office at the moment. It's just been hectic over the last couple of weeks, and it's going to be even more busier over the next couple of weeks plus. I've got loads on, basically loads on, and I should have a big announcement next week. I know I did promise you all out there what was going to happen. It's just taken a little bit of time, but I think 99.9% almost there, and I think Monday, hopefully we'll finalise something. So by the end of next week, which will be either Friday, Saturday or Sunday, I can give you an announcement. But I'm sure you'll like it for grassroots football. We've been working very, very hard, and we just want to do something else, give something else back as much as we possibly can to grassroots football, because that's what we're all about. We're a not-for-profit organisation. I'm a volunteer. We have all volunteers who are doing Don't Cross the Line. We're a CIC, which is a community interest company, which is the next best thing to a charity. We are looking to the next steps to go towards a charity, because hopefully that will bring in more funding. And as everyone knows, we go cap in hand. We try and raise as much as we possibly can. And just like you football managers out there, sometimes it comes out your own pocket. You all know what I'm talking about when you're paying subs for the kids, and you wait, nudge, don't tell those, you know what I mean? I know you're having hard times, but I just want to help you. And that still goes on. I know that for a fact. I used to be in the game myself as manager, and I know what it's like. I know what the feeling's like, and I know what the trust is like towards the kids out there as well, and just how hard you coaches work. So hats off to you. Well done. You're absolutely brilliant. I've got to concentrate on trying to keep my hands still, because I'm starting to talk with my hands. I never used to, but I'm getting worse now. I don't know whether it's because the camera, I don't know. I'm trying to portray a message across, and I'm still talking. So I'm going to try and let my lips do the talking and try and leave my hands. I've got to concentrate on it, because it is hard work, because I have to hold the remote for the recorder in one hand, because if I forget it, you'll be on all night with me. And also I have to try and, well, I'll just sit on my hands. That's the best way, I suppose, rather than talk with them. But how many of you out there talk with your hands, and then you've realised what you're doing? And some of the movements of your hands don't even make sense, do they? I don't know where it comes from, but you just pick it up, I suppose. Anyway, we've been hectic. We're over the moon with the results that we have at the moment, but I do want to mention something to you. Just have a little sip of tea. I can move your hands for this one. I think you all know the message this one means. Anyway, I've got something that I want to try and do, and the way it's going to start next week. Yeah, I know what I'm like. More punishment. But you know what? When it's for a good cause, I really have to get involved. I'm just going to, ask all you people out there as well to try and help me on this one. I'm not going to announce it yet, but it's going to be a bit of fundraising. Now, I'm working on it, and obviously I can't announce it yet because I'm just planning it. So it's going to take some hard work, and I need to raise at least £20,000. And I'm just asking each and every one of you if you could possibly help me. And watch out for it. And I know many of you out there will try your utmost to help me out. We've only got 12 months, we've got a deadline. And I like a challenge. I think everyone knows 18 years of challenging in grassroots football, and hey ho, I'm still here. And hopefully for another 18 years I'll be banging a drum on the touchlines, talking to you people out there. Hopefully COVID has gone by there and we get back to reality and our lives become more stable, because at the moment we still are confused, aren't we? We don't know where we're going. But as I say, let's just hope that all comes into order, and you can help me out. I'm going to do a few announcements on it. I'm going to ask you, because I love you to bits because you're all fantastic, you're great supporters of mine. You've been supporting me through these 18 years, and again, let's just hope you can support us for another 18 years. And I don't do many appeals, I really don't, but this is a special one. And when I announce it, I think you'll all know what I mean about it. I think there's a funding page already set up, but I'm looking into different things, different ideas, and I've got a lot of plans, because 12 months probably isn't a long time, especially for me, for the amount of work that I'm trying to put into it, but I'll make time. I've promised the person I will make time, and I like to keep a promise. I always do what I say, and I can't guarantee that we'll raise the 20,000, but I'll tell you what, we'll have a real good go at it, and we won't be far off if you out there can help me. And I really do appeal to you. Please watch out for it. It's going to be a fantastic appeal, and I'm sure the love of you all out there will take this to heart and help me out if you possibly can, because the person who's been doing it, I'm sure, has been trying to raise the money for at least 5 years. So I want to give a helping hand. I know there's a million appeals out there, we all know that. I just want this as a special appeal, so I'll be calling on all my friends if they can help out, all the businesses, if they can help out. It's not for don't cross the line, it's for a real good cause. But you businesses can also help out, and you can help us out as well, because the more you can throw into us, if you can, if you sponsor us, the more we can keep going. And I'm going to have a little cough, excuse me, and do you know what? I've got one of these thermometers now, so if you visit this, I can take your temperature, so you're all right. I'm really clear, I've done my temperature, I can afford to have a cough and a sneeze, I'm okay, I really am. And it's track and trace that I'll be doing here, so if you're call into our studio, not a problem. It's a new thing that probably everyone's doing now, you're getting used to it. But you know where you've been, we know where you've been, and we can contact you if we've got your number. So that's important to leave your number with us, but I'll always have your number if you come into the studio, because the contact details will be there because I've already contacted you. What are you going on about now? Anyway, please watch out for the appeal. We ask for your help, and I know I've got some great friends out there who will try and do and help me and give me ideas to try and raise the funding. And you football fans out there, you special teams, please, please, just for me, get out there and help me. And when I announce it, I think you'll all jump on board anyway, because you're so special to me. Well, the season has started. I'm getting a bit thirsty actually. Movements of the hands. Excuse me while I have a sip of tea. Probably you're having a sip of tea anyway, or maybe the hard stuff, I don't know. Or maybe just a soft drink while you're watching this show. But the start of the season, or some seasons, started yesterday, and we had some today as well. And it was great to hear the announcement of the Jeffrey Humble and the Hubs opening up their doors yesterday for the general public. And I know you've got to wear masks indoors, and I'm not too sure about the temperature side of things in there. They're probably track and trace, that's all around there. And it's been a long, long time coming, hasn't it? And so has the football season. I put a post up there yesterday. I just had to, because we've all been suffering from COVID-19. When you look on social media, when we were all in lockdown, it was amazing. People were coming together, postcodes were coming together. It was great to watch, and I was in awe of it. I watched and I loved the people I knew and other people I didn't know, the way they were singing songs, the way they were bringing people together. The time they had for everyone else was fantastic. I loved it, and that's what you do. When you bring people together, like Don't Cross the Line's been doing since 2003, hopefully the best way, I think positive way, because no one can say that our idea is a bad idea. Bringing people together from the touchlines, encouraging referees, encouraging the kids, encouraging spectators, especially irate spectators, to just have fun and encourage everyone who's on that football pitch while they're standing there. And no aggressive behaviour, no verbal abuse, let's cut that out. Racist comments, and especially bullying as well, because that is a form of bullying. But bringing people together is making a major difference. That's what we do, that's what we're trying to do, that's what we'll continue to do on and off the field of play. And as I say, each and every time that we go out there, we bring some great banter to it. You give us some great banter as well. It's only the minority of irate parents or irate spectators that cause the problems. So if we can rid ourselves of all that, then fantastic. But really, we should have learned a lesson from COVID-19. We should have looked back, and we should still look back on social media. And as I said earlier on, bringing postcodes together, We need to do that. We need to continue to do that, especially out there on the football pitches. We can't throw that away. We have to remember, it's not about, whoa, the kids are playing football now, hate this team, hate that referee. No, come on, those days have gone. We just need encouragement now. We need you loving the game, because that's what it's all about. And when the sporting activities do come back, when they do return, and we all get together again, there's nothing better than sporting activities to bring people together. You can see that all over the world. It does, and for some reason it's in our blood. It clicks with us, and also it keeps us healthy. So those two, we can't ignore that. That is absolutely fantastic, to go out there and enjoy the game and just cast your mind back and remember what it was like in COVID-19, and the promises that you made yourself, the promises that you give yourself, the promises to say, when the kids go out there and play football again, I'm not going to be irate. I'm just going to go out there, enjoy life, because life is too short. That's what I put on my post. And it really is. Look at all these people who lost their lives in COVID-19 and still could be losing their lives because it's still around. We still have to be safe. We still have to remember social distancing. We still have to remember what the rules are, the regulations are, laws of the game, as we all state and we all talked about the other day on Chris Foy's show, Olivia Henderson's show with Chris Foy on it, and myself hiding in the background. Fantastic show that was. But we'll go give a little bit more feedback on that in a minute. But when we're out and about on the football pitches, I just ask you to show loads of respect. Remember the referee. You can't put that to a side. You can't turn around and say, right, back to normal now, I can be my angry self. No, come on. The do-gooders out there, we need plenty of you when it comes to grassroots football. We need to sing off the same song sheet. And if you're getting bored with that, just let me know. matt@homesextheline.com, and I'll stop saying it. I'm trying to stop talking with my hands, as you can see. Slight movements in them, but not waving them everywhere. But I just need everyone out there, we all need everyone out there to just go out there, encourage the children to play football, and encourage the referee to referee the game. If the referee doesn't hear you, well, fantastic. You don't need to approach any referee whatsoever, question any decisions. They're on their own 9 times out of 10. They have assistance only in cup games. Why they need assistance, I just don't know now. Maybe that's going to be by the by, because they need support, I suppose, yeah. Maybe that's a stupid statement of me. They do need assistance. It'd be great if they could have them every single game, I suppose, but you just can't afford them because they all need paying and the leagues won't pay them. And it'd be great if there was a massive funding pot to give free football to everyone out there and also pay the referees, wouldn't it? I'd say brilliant. You never ever know. Never say never. Something could happen, couldn't it? And if we can get anything done to help that cause, we'll certainly be behind that one and try and save you teams and you referees a few bob if we can. That'd be fantastic. Imagine that. Oh, a funding company just to pay it all and make grassroots football free. Music to our ears, eh? Yes, definitely. Okay, so we're talking about good behaviour on and off the field of play. Can we continue that, please? Let me know what your games went like over the weekend, even if they were friendlies. I know there's plenty of teams. I think the Walton KJFL start next week. I don't know if Scotland Road started this week. I don't know. There's many leagues. But let us know what leagues yours started. Sheffield and District Junior League. Let us know how yours have gone, what you're doing to combat COVID-19, how all the teams are dealing to it. We'd love to hear from you. Daddle, Lostock, Preston, every team across the nation. Get in touch with us. Let us know what it's like. Let's all work together, talk together, and stay together. Teamwork, fantastic. You can't beat it. We always get better results if we work as a team. I'm sure you'll agree with me there. But come on, let's all work together. Let's get football safe again. But please, let's put postcodes away. Let's just start talking as one. We're all human beings. We all need friends. We all want to be friends. Let's make a lot more friends, not enemies. We don't need enemies in grassroots football. It's not about that. It's about the kids developing their skills. We'll go on and bang the drum and tell you all that. And also referees like young Olivia Henderson. Her dream is to referee in the Premier League. Why not? Other referees have got that dream. Let me know if you have that dream. We need to encourage you to go right to the very, very top. We need our referees because we need replacement referees for when the Premier League referees disappear. And as Chris Foy retired, He's done it, so we have up and coming blood. That's what we want, young blood and fantastic referees, because what I see out there, and I'm watching the referees as well as the kids and spectators, I see brilliant referees, but you've got to let them do the job. You can't start shouting and screaming at a referee because they've blown a whistle for something they've seen, and they have to act on something that they have seen. If they haven't seen it, or something else, and you've seen it, why blame someone else? It's wrong. Let them get on with the game, please. Let them develop their skills and let them go to the very top if they want to. They need encouragement. We all need encouragement. We were all young once, weren't we? And as we say, if they're wearing that yellow armband, or even if they're not, respect the referee. It's what it's all about. We respect our referees. We work together with the referees. They are the targets when it comes to grassroots football. Let's now put those targets away and let's respect them as human beings. They're doing a job, they have a uniform on, they've taken the test, they've passed the test, they're absolutely brilliant. Many of us out there who start shouting and screaming at the referee haven't even been on the course. They have, and they're developing and they're getting better. They have assessors, they have mentors going out watching them and talking and giving them feedback. So, hey ho, you know, if they've made mistakes, they will know about it, they will find out about it. And be honest, many referees out there, if they made a mistake, they feel as guilty as hell. I'll tell you that now. So don't make them worse. And I think I saw a post there yesterday, and maybe a lot of you did, and I think it backfired on the lad who put that post out, because he filmed a young girl in a shop. I don't know what shop it was, and I think she approached him and just said, "Are you wearing your mask?" He took it to heart, and he decided to film the young girl, who was only a young kid, and he ended up getting her crying, starting moaning about, "She's telling me to wear a mask, don't be putting in on a customer who's walking around, leave us alone, don't start telling us to wear masks." And he made that young girl walk away crying her eyes out. That is a form of bullying. That is someone that we do not want. That backfired, and he was told by thousands, hundreds of thousands of people who he put that video out to get a life. No uncertain terms, he was told what to do with his camera, I assure you. This is what we don't want, bullying youngsters for, he thought, "Oh, I'll be the big man here, who's going to tell me to wear a mask? If I don't want to wear a mask, I won't." He was the big man, and it backfired, and it was great to see. Well done to everyone who put him down and put him in his own place, and I hope the young girl is okay and she carries on doing the job. There was no need for that, and I hope now she's smiling, because there's hundreds of thousands of people on her side and hundreds of thousands of people against him for what he done to you. So just respect the staff as well. When you go out into a shop and we've got these masks, if that's what it is, let's put one on. Let's just be on the safe side and keep ourselves safe, especially in grassroots football. If someone's wearing a mask, respect them for it. Don't tell them, "I don't wear a mask, why are you wearing one?" Okay, might be your prerogative at the moment. It's not mandatory, but it could be. So anyway, let's all work together as a team. Let's respect one another on and off the field of play. Let's show loads of respect to our referees, young referees who are developing their skills to go out and, well, just get to the top. Let's help them get to the top. And you know, you can say, "Well, that refereed our kids. Fantastic, well done, what a referee." And we do have 1 or 2 referees who I think are going to make it. And no uncertain terms, I think you all know who I'm talking about, so I won't keep going on and mention the name, because we all know what I'm trying to do to raise the profile of a certain referee. And if others come to me, I'll do exactly the same. So there you go. So anyway, let me just nip my eye over here to, wow, look at that, we've only got a minute left in the show. I've looked there, I'll get a little timer, don't worry, and I'll get a bleeper to say when we're coming up to 20 minutes. We will have extended shows, we'll have more guests coming in. Thanks to Chris Foy yet again and Olivia Henderson for doing a marvellous job. Loads of great feedback, especially from America. Wow, top coaches, top referees, looking in on our films and our posts, and we can't thank you enough. But please tune in to us next Friday. I might have an announcement to make on the Friday, Saturday or Sunday. I should have, and it's good news all around for me, for grassroots football, for Don't Cross the Line, and all the work we do. Thanks again for tuning in over this weekend. You've been a pleasure to talk to get filming to show Chris Foy and Olivia Henderson to. We'll be back again next Friday at 7 p.m. Please tune in. From us, Mal Lee and all the team in the Grassroots show, Don't Cross the Line and Respect programme. Have a great evening. Enjoy yourself, put your feet up and relax. Be safe. Good night, God bless.